Hello everyone and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila says yee to marriage hopes admission stuns Taylor. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Monday, October 2, reveals that Sheila Carter pushed Deacon Shark to stand up and drop this marriage offer since she refused to let him throw everything down for her. Although Sheila felt she was bad deep down, Deacon dissented and pushed her to take the vault with him. Sheila considered the possibility that she was beyond redemption, but Deacon felt that he had truly met his match and wanted to cherish her until his dying day. After Cleric claimed he didn't want to lose Sheila, she eventually gave him the yes he wanted and agreed to be his woman. Cleric picked Sheila over, twirled her around, and kissed her passionately as they celebrated their engagement news. At Forrester Creations, Hope Logan talked to Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan about Taylor Hayes, who intruded her when she was with Thomas Forrester. Brooke refused to let Taylor condemn Hope or act like she was leading her on. Ridge wondered if Taylor might be right about that, but Hope argued that no bone was leading anybody on since Thomas was on the same runner. After Hope admitted she was enjoying being with someone who put her first, she added that there were no prospects when it came to her involvement with Thomas. In the design office on Monday's B&B occasion, Taylor bothered that Hope might be targeting Thomas and acted like this might be about his power as a Forrester. Thomas claimed that wasn't the case and assured Taylor that Hope was nothing like Brooke. There was also talk about Thomas' former preoccupation with Hope, but he told Taylor that he'd changed. Taylor refocused out that changing was a process and was proud of Thomas for how far he had come, but she remained concerned about this love. Thomas argued that everything was falling into place in his life and conceded that Hope was part of that since he loved her. After Thomas said he believed he'd a future with Hope, he suggested it was ineluctable since she left Liam Spencer. Taylor wondered what would be if effects didn't turn out like Thomas wanted, but he said he'd cross that ground when he came to it. Once Thomas prompted Taylor to just be happy for him, he hugged her and excused himself for a conference call. When Hope popped back over, Taylor mentioned that Thomas was in love with her. After Taylor said that Thomas was awaiting a future with Hope, she wondered if Hope was just in a rebellious phase or if she'd really commit to her son. Taylor felt it wouldn't be fair for Thomas to anticipate a life with Hope when she didn't want that. After Hope claimed Thomas knew where effects stood between them, she said this period of her life was about chancing out who she was and what she wanted. Hope conceded that she took issue with Liam being in love with two different women, which she allowed. Taylor could relate to. That led to Hope admitting she enjoyed being with a man who only had eyes for her. Nonetheless, Hope had been veritably clear with Thomas, so she felt they were on the same runner. Although Taylor was wrong about her leading Thomas on, Hope confessed perhaps Taylor was right about her being just like her mama. After Hope strutted out, Brooke set up Taylor in the design office alone. Taylor said she just had an intriguing discussion with Hope and added that Hope allowed. She might be turning into a youngish interpretation of Brooke. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope will have to figure out what her future looks like, so stay tuned for updates on the path she's headed down. Deacon encourages Sheila, Brooke defends Hope, Taylor confronts Thomas. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, October 2, 2023 indicate that Deacon Shark vows that he cannot live without Sheila Carter and proposes. Hope Logan tells Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester that Taylor Hayes walked in on her and Thomas Forrester. Taylor suggests that Hope has targeted Thomas. Hope Logan defends herself. Hope is worried that Taylor knows about her and Thomas. Ridge and Brooke allowed. She had a right to know. Brooke isn't going to let anyone condemn Hope for this. Ridge and Brooke differ. Ridge says no bone is happy with them being together. Brooke isn't going to let Taylor condemn Hope for leading Thomason. Ridge asks if Hope is leading Thomas on. Hope says that Thomas and her are on the same runner. They're both grown-ups who partake a child together and they know what they're doing. Ridge wonders if Hope is using Thomas as well. Brooke defends Hope to Ridge. Taylor Hayes questions Hope Logan's motives. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Taylor reminds Thomas of his preoccupation with Hope. Taylor is proud of the man Thomas is getting. Thomas says his life is falling into place. Taylor asks if Hope loves Thomas as he does her. Thomas wants to know why Taylor cannot just be happy for him now that he and her are together. Thomas leaves for a conference call. Hope goes to the office to see that Taylor is still there. Taylor tells Hope that Thomas expects a life with her and Hope requirements to tell him if that's commodity she doesn't want. Hope understands how Taylor would be concerned. Taylor wants to know if Hope is just staying to see if Finn and Steffi stay together. Hope tells Taylor exactly what she told Thomas about their relationship. Hope is enjoying being with a man who has eyes for no bone but her. Hope tells Taylor she and Thomas are on the same runner. Hope agrees that she may be kindly, like her mother. Brooke comes in as Hope leaves. Taylor said she and Hope just had an intriguing discussion. Taylor tells Brooke that Hope thinks she's getting the youngish interpretation of Brooke. Deacon Sharp wants Sheila Carter to marry him. Sheila tells Cleric they just agreed to stop seeing each other. Cleric has changed his mind and wants Sheila to be his wife. Sheila tells Cleric to get up. Sheila cannot marry Cleric because she knows he sees Hope when he closes his eyes, and she refuses to come between them. Sheila loves Cleric, but she habituate make him lose his family. Cleric questions why Sheila loves him but won't marry him. Sheila yells at Deacon that he'll lose everyone he loves. Sheila says she's bad. Cleric knows Sheila can turn it each around. Deacon says it starts with one little word, yes. Cleric pushes Sheila to say yes. Cleric says after all these times he has eventually met his match. Deacon wants to stand up for Sheila as well. Cleric will love Sheila until his dying day. Cleric doesn't want to lose Hope, but he'll not live without Sheila. Sheila eventually tells Cleric she'll marry him. Sheila loves Cleric. Cleric and Sheila kiss while no bone is around. 2 marriages coming up. Bold and the Beautiful has always been a seedbed of secrets, dishonors, and amorous loves. And this time it seems that the drama is about to reach a boiling point forwardly again. It appears that 2 crucial characters, Hope and Sheila, are about to take center stage with secret marriage proffers that's about to shake effects up. Both father and son are entangled in love affairs that they've been desperately keeping under wraps. But as we all know, secrets have their way to come out. But who'll reveal their secrets? Well, it'll be themselves only. So let's cave in and see how these secrets might unfold. First over, we've Hope Logan, who seems to have a secret girlfriend in the form of none other than Thomas. While Hope insists she doesn't harbor romantic passions for Thomas, it's clear that commodity is stewing beneath the face. The big question is, will she say, "I do" to Thomas's offer? Numerous the bold and the beautiful suckers believe that Hope wouldn't agree to marriage unless she truly loves him. However, it could have far-reaching consequences if she does. Hope's mama, Brooke, has been a constant presence in her life, and she's not one to back down fluently. Still, it might eventually put an end to Brooke's hindrance in their relationship, allowing the couple to breathe freely if Hope and Thomas come hubby and woman. But there's someone differently who could profit from this union, and that would be none other than Douglas. He has endured further than his fair share of family fermentation, and the study of his parents getting a family could be just the cure of happiness he needs. Do you suppose Hope will say yes to Thomas' marriage offer on The Bold and the Beautiful? Now let's turn to our coming bridegroom, Sheila Carter. Although Sheila has a dark history, suckers have seen a different side of her this week. Cleric and Sheila, each with a worried history, had a touching moment of love that compactly made observers forget about Sheila's dark history. So it seems B&B is preparing us to see Sheila heading down the aisle again, this time with Cleric. But what will be if these 2 uncommunicative souls decide to tie the knot? In the recent occasion of The Bold and the Beautiful, when Evan Scott asked him about Ridge's opinion of their relationship, Cleric said that he's ready to stand up for their love. Deacon's love for Sheila is inarguable, and he believes in her eventuality for change. Still, Deacon's determination to stand up for his love could be the key to making their relationship work. He might argue that as her hubby, he's the bone who can keep her on the right path. This might be just the occasion Sheila needs to restrict into the pack without raising too numerous eyebrows. The real question is, how will these 2 surprising marriages will impact the lives of the people around them? Will Hope and Thomas find happiness together, putting an end to the hindrance in their relationship? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.